Mark Twain once said, "I'm an old man who has known many troubles, most of which have never happened. But this is not a trouble that will not happen. This trouble is happening now. This trouble will get much worse." The UK Health Security Agency Chief Medical Advisor, Dr. Susan Hopkins, said antimicrobial resistance, AMR, was a hidden pandemic, and as it was too important, we do not come out of COVID-19 and enter into another crisis. What I fear most is, as Warren Buffett once said, what we learn from history is that we don't learn from history, and there can be no excuse this time if we do not prepare well for a future pandemic of AMR. This is not the first time I've raised this issue in the House, and it will not be the last, because AMR is simply too important to ignore. Antibiotics, of course, represent one of the most powerful tools in healthcare, underpinning every aspect of modern medicine. We need them not just when we are poorly at home with an infection, but also when we're going through significant life-changing procedures, such as chemotherapy and hip replacements. As you know, Sir Gary, antibiotics work by killing bacteria. But in the same way that the COVID-19 virus can mutate and evolve, so too can bacteria, developing resistance to antibiotics. Right now, this year, around 700,000 people will die from antibiotic resistance infections across the world. And it's estimated that by 2050, AMR could claim as many as 10 million lives per year. As I say, this is not a hypothetical, not a vague threat. This is something that is something that's happening elsewhere. It's happening here in the UK. It is getting worse and will get much worse. Professor Jennifer Rowan from UCL has said, AMR has very much not gone away, and in the long term, the consequences of AMR will be far more destructive.